All right, ready to go here. Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. And we're underway here in the home opener.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Rips one to left. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Just underway here in Detroit. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Valdez, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Got him swinging. One out man at first. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. On a line, base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. The tag.
No, he's in there.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Laser, base hit, and they'll score first. It's 1-0. Throw into third, and he's out easily. But they do get a run. This is Willie Castro.
Outside, ball.
One run across in the frame so far here in the third and final game of the series. That one is absolutely belted. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. That one fouled off. Fought off foul. Second and third, 2 down. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it. Back at Comerica Park. And towing the slab for Colorado in this one, Michael Lorenzen. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Top of the order speedster. You'd really like to see him work his way on. He can get around the bases in a hurry, but a little too aggressive, maybe a little anxious.
And there's one away. Kyle Manzardo up now for the Tigers.
Ball inside. Hey, ha!
And a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2.
Really good take,
outside.
especially with 2 strikes.
The
What you
2-2
got?
gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This one in the air center field. Doyle moving under it. And there's 2 away. Now here is Colt Heath.
That's a ball. No, that's inside.
McCarthy settles underneath it. And the inning is over. Back here in Detroit, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies.
That's a ball. Outside. Hey, Heck!
Ripped to right. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Braxton Fulford now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. In the air to left center. Crow Armstrong on the move. And there's 2 away. Next to hit, Jake McCarthy. Gets under it and pops it up. McGonigal moving under this one. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. In the air, right side. Beck settles under this one. And a quick out, number 1. So up next, Kerry Carpenter.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. So digging in, Dylan Dingler. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That one back up the middle and it gets through. And the tying run is on base.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Doyle has a beat on it. And that will end the inning. Back at Comerica Park, here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Ezequiel Tovar. Fouled off down the right side. On the ground to the left.
That's foul.
And that's just foul. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Beck. And that one fouled off. The 0-1.
That's inside. Ball.
Fouled off. He was late. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Just
No,
missed.
that missed.
Tovar gets his lead at first with nobody out. On the ground.
Ball.
And foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's hard hit on the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. Safe. It's 2-zip.
Man, that was a pretty good battle to play, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. That can be a dangerous
That missed.
pitch
That's
if you
the ball.
don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole.
Hard hit, base hit. Coming home. In comes the run from second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. Blaine Prim digging in for the Rockies. And it's fouled away. 2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong settles underneath it, and there's 2 down. So up next, Willie
for
Castro.
Colorado, third
Doubled in his
baseman,
first
Willie
AB.
Castro.
On the ground to third. Inning over. Back here in Detroit, set for the bottom of the third, Wenzel Perez. Up now for the Tigers. And a swing and a miss. Line drive, base hit, right center field. And the leadoff man aboard. Stepping in, Kevin McGonigal. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And there's one away. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Fly to left his first time.
Ball. Outside.
Perez at first, one gone.
No, he's really
Yeehaw.
working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He makes the grab, 2 down. And next to hit for Detroit, Kyle Mansardo.
Ball. Ball.
He's
That's
just
in.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a new inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Freeman. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down. Next to hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle. This one smoked, could be trouble, and that's going to get into the corner. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man at second.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the...
McKinstry to second, but he beats the throw. Save. First and second, one out. Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Foul ball there. Check swing. He went 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball still 0-2. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. Kyle Finnegan takes over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that
out towards right center field. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. He'll score the sac fly. It's 6-0.
No, that's the third run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
Goodman in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Goodman in his third season, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2021.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
No, that's out.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Leading off, Colton Keith.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine. Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Spencer Torkelson. And that one fouled off. The Tigers with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Krim. No play. That's an infield single.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Beck takes it in for the out. Out number 2. Now here is Dylan Dingler. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ball.
Torkelson off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Zach McKinstry getting ready to hit. Freeman tosses to first, and he has thrown 4. Back at Comerica Park, we go to the new arm out of the bullpen, Ty Madden.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Out towards right center field. One away. Here's the third baseman, Willie Castro. 1 for 2. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Get out of town. A solo shot. One down. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Freeman. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
And that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. The turn by
He's in there.
McGonigal at second. Throw to first, safe.
Up
Next for
next
Colorado, Jake
left
McCarthy.
fielder, Jake McCarthy.
That's ripped into the outfield. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Detroit, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. High fly ball, right field. Beck should have this one. And there's 1 down. Now it's the shortstop, Kevin McGonigal. Fly to center his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Tigers with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. Tovar. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Tap foul at the plate. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Around first and hustling for second. Here comes the throw. Safe at second.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Wasn't able to elevate that one.
Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit for Armstrong. Around third. Runner from second crosses the plate. Man at first. Colton Heath up now for the Tigers. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. And that'll do it. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Ezequiel Tovar. Out to short, McGonigal. Gets it to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Jordan Beck. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Mickey Moniak. Looking to start something with 1 gone. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Perez on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Now Hunter Goodman. He has, as they like to say.
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. What a stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. McCarthy under it. And there's 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And that should be extra bases. He's in at second with a one-out double.
All over that one right there. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Ball.
Base hit! Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only one out. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers.
Nope. Ball.
That's a base hit. Run scores. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down. At the corners here, one away. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Antonio Senzatella.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so
That's
he
the
should
ball.
come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Next
That's the
pitch
ball.
misses
That's
inside.
inside.
Ball two.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming. Well, that's
Right.
really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
2 on, 1 out. He goes down looking. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Kevin McGonigal. Oh, great stop. Goes to second with it, and they get the out. Back at Comerica Park. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Blaine Prim. And he grounds one to the right side. Slides for the stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. So up next, Willie Castro. He's already homered here in this one. In the air to left center, Crow Armstrong on the move to the alley. And there's 2 down. Now it's going to be Tyler Freeman, 1 for 3. Out towards right center field, Crow Armstrong coming on, and that is that. Back here in Detroit, set for the last half of the 7th. Pete Crow Armstrong up now for the Tigers. And that one pulled foul. There's a strike. Senzatella, 6'1" righty, 235 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Check swing didn't go. Now 1-2.
No. Ball.
Caught him looking for the K. So now the DH spot, Kyle Manzardo. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The Rockies leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. Check
That's
swing.
inside. That's a ball.
No appeal. And now it's even 1-1.
No, that's in.
Swings through that one. And it remains 2-2. On the ground, out to short. Fires over to first. That's it out. Colton Keith will hit next. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. We go to the 8th. Here's the center fielder, number 9. And that
No,
misses.
that's outside. Ball.
And that's ball 1. This to third. Throw on to Torkelson. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out. In the 8th.
Pitch hitting for Colorado, number 7. Run. Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Brant Herter. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Herter.
In the air, left field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's 2 down. Now the left fielder, Jake McCarthy. Popped up and a foul ball. Left field. Dives and it gets by. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Tovar in the box now. Takes strike 1. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top of the 8th. Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Diving. Makes the grab. Bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. And a foul ball. Freeman under it. And a quick out, number 1.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Carpenter
No, that missed.
stands
That's the
in
ball.
here, takes ball 1 low. McCarthy on the move. 2 down. So digging in, Dylan Dingler. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Slings to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back at Comerica Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. Check swing.
Ball.
He held up. And that is ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So up next, Hunter Goodman. Swinging a foul out of play. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Torkelson takes it in for the out. 2 away now. Blaine Krim getting ready. Hit. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Back here in Detroit, bottom 9. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. McCarthy takes it in for the out. And there's 1 away. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. Lined into right. Dives and makes the catch. What a play. So, last chance for the Tigers. Kevin McGonigal now at the plate. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Grounder off the pitcher. And he beats it. He's safe.
He's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
And the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong. That finishes the evening's action. 7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon.